cause in the form of proof and evidence in front of a judge. They did that. The Trump administration, they put together proof, evidence. They built out probable cause. They put that probable cause in front of a magistrate judge. The magistrate judge looked at whatever they put in front of him and said, oh my God, okay, here is your warrant. All right, you've convinced me, here's the warrant. And then what did that warrant allow them to do? They took box after box after box after box of 2020 election material, threw it in the back of FBI semi-trucks, and took it back to whatever FBI field office. They're going through all of it right now. So what do you think that proof was? What do you think that proof might have been? The judge, the magistrate judge that signed off on that warrant, whatever that proof was, and once again, this is in the realm of fact. We know this happened. Whatever that proof was, we don't know what it was, but the judge, the magistrate judge that signed off did, and he thought it was convincing enough to sign off on a warrant, right? Time will tell. Time will tell. And I'll tell you what, here's another inference we can make. We know the entire left-wing apparatus, the progressives, the Democrats, et cetera, we know that right now they are losing their minds. They are losing their minds. Every single day following a week ago, that FBI raid on the Fulton County, Georgia election office, every single day on MS Now, CNN, all over Twitter, everywhere, the Democrats have been losing their minds. It has been meltdown mode for a week now, left of center. Why? Why might they? If this was nothing burger, if there was nothing to this, if it was a nothing burger, why would they be melting down so much? I don't know. You got to ask the questions here. It's within the realm of possibility. Now, right now, folks, President Trump is going to be coming on out any minute now and talk about Trump RX, which is a new pharmaceutical drug purchasing program where you can buy with a prescription. As far as I understand it, you need a prescription from a doctor or a physician. You can buy heavily discounted pharmaceutical drugs on TrumpRx.gov. This website is going to be launching here tonight. That's the big announcement. Now, of course, something to keep in mind. Even if you don't really care about Trump RX, okay, big deal. I think it is a big deal, but if you don't care about it, always at the end of these events, guess what? Trump takes questions from the media. That is always interesting. Oh, there he is. There he is.
Thank you very much. Thank you. This is a big deal. This is a very big deal. People will save a lot of money and be healthy. So we're here this evening to celebrate the launch of one of the most transformative healthcare initiatives of all time. There's never been anything like it. Starting tonight, dozens of most commonly used prescription drugs will be available at dramatic discounts for all consumers throughout a new website called TrumpRx.gov. That's TrumpRx.gov. For years, politicians from both parties have promised to bring down prescription drug prices and make healthcare more affordable, but they all failed. It was all words as usual.
Yeah.
They failed and they failed. They tried doing this. Some of them, most of them didn't even try because they never really had a shot at it. But I'm actually getting it done, and it is done actually. This launch represents the largest reduction in prescription drug prices in history by many, many times, and it's not even close. You're going to see numbers that you're not going to believe. Americans have long been paying the highest drug prices anywhere in the world, while other countries often pay pennies on the dollar for the exact same drugs. We were essentially subsidizing the entire world and subsidizing by hundreds of billions of dollars every year. The United States is just 4% of the world's population and consumes only 13% of all prescription drugs, yet pharmaceutical companies have been making 75% from these drugs. Think of it, 75% of the money they made came from the United States, with a smaller population than what we will call the world. The American people were effectively subsidizing the cost of drugs for the entire world, and it's not going to happen any longer. We ended up, I knew it was unfair for 30 years, but nobody did anything about it. Under the most favored nation agreements my administration has negotiated. The United States will pay the lowest price paid by any other country. So we're taking the lowest price paid for drugs. We will pay equal to whatever the lowest price anywhere in the world. That's the price that you're going to be paying. It's a tremendous reduction. Drug prices in other nations will go up by doing this. They had to agree, and the reason they agreed is I use tariffs. They said, if you don't put them up, then we're going to put tariffs in the nation, which will be more expensive for you. So in many cases, the drug price will go up by double and even triple for them, particularly down for the United States. Come all the way down by a difference of as much as 400, 500, even 600%, even more than that in some cases.
That's a big deal.
For example, you will see dramatic reductions in the cost of popular weight loss drugs known as GLP-1s. Novo Nordisk will be slashing the price, as an example, of Ozempic from more than $1,000 to $199.
Wow.
And the price of Wegovy from more than $1,300 to $199. Nobody can even believe it. A 578% difference. Eli Lilly, who's been very helpful to us in getting this done, will be cutting the cost of its common insulin drug medication from $200 to $25. Nobody can believe it. $200 to $25. AstraZeneca is slashing the price of a common inhaler from $458 to $51, a difference of nearly 800%. And we're also delivering historic discounts for couples struggling with infertility, as EMD Serrano will dramatically cut the cost of its most common IVF drugs. For example, a single dose of the most common IVF drug in the country, Gonal F, will plummet from the highest price in the developed world that we paid. The United States was subsidizing everybody. We paid the highest to the lowest price in the world, which will be demonstrating very shortly. We have some very talented people coming up and showing you how it will work and how the website works. All of these discounts and more will be available directly to consumers starting today at trumprx.gov. In just a moment, we will demonstrate how you can go to the website, get a coupon, and pick up your heavily discounted prescription drugs, highest level drugs, the highest level company, finest in the world, biggest in the world, most powerful drug companies in the world. And we had to go through them, and then we had to get all of these countries worldwide to lower their prices, and for us, and help us lower our price. And what they did is, again, their prices went up by double, triple, and even sometimes 4 and 5 times. But the dozens of commonly used drugs available today are just the beginning. 17 largest pharmaceutical companies have signed agreements, and the other ones are coming. Believe me, they're coming. Committing that going forward, all new medicines they bring to the market in the United States will be available at most favored nation prices. For those that don't know, that means in the entire world, most favored, we get the most favored, the lowest price. So if somebody gets a great price, that's great for us because we get it. So this is the exact opposite of what's been happening for the last 30 plus years. This policy, which is a key pillar of the great healthcare plan, is going to bring copays plummeting down and save Americans billions and billions of dollars, making healthcare much more affordable, like at a level that you couldn't believe. In my first administration, I kept drugs pretty even. I thought I was doing a great job, but this is really the great job. There's never been anything like it. Nobody thought it was possible to get done. It's the biggest thing to happen in healthcare, I think, in many, many decades. Under these agreements, the top pharmaceutical companies will also be investing hundreds of billions of dollars to bring drug manufacturing back to America. It's already happening. They're building plants all over the country. Eli Lilly is building 6 plants with billions and billions of dollars each, which means jobs, economic growth, factory openings, and far greater national security, and it's really a big factor was the tariffs. We're charging very substantial tariffs for companies that don't want to make their drugs or pharmaceuticals and automobiles and other things.
Yep.
If they don't want to make them in the United States, they have to pay very big penalties in the form of tariffs. And what that means is they're all coming here. Every industry is coming here. We're taking in more than $18 trillion into the United States because of tariffs. The companies, the only way they can avoid them is to build here. They avoid paying the tariff. Now, they've been doing that, countries, to us for 30 years. That's how we lost so much business. They were drying up our country. We're losing factories. We're losing jobs like nobody's ever seen for many, many years. And now it's all reversed, and we've never had a period. This is the wealthiest our country has ever been. We have hundreds of billions of dollars a year pouring in, and we're taking advantage of it. I want to give a special thanks to Airbnb co-founder and now, much more importantly, the Chief Design Officer of the United States, Joe Gebbia, and the entire team at the National Design Studio. They're unbelievably talented people. This group of geniuses could be doing anything right now. They could have been making a big fortune out there, but they decided they want to be with the government and do exactly what you're going to see tonight, and also some other things having to do with our country. And I want to thank Joe. With their help, our American by Design initiative will fully transform our most dated federal systems and services, providing Americans the richest, most beautiful, and most user-friendly government experience in the entire world. We have the greatest designers in the entire world, and they're with our country. They love our country. That's why they're doing it. So now I'd like to invite Administrator of the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, an incredible guy, a really brilliant man, Dr. Mehmet Oz, to show us how this beautiful new website works. And Dr. Oz, come on and let's see what you can tell us.
Change the channel, Trump.
Everybody, you're going to save a fortune, and this is also.
You can change the channel. I'm trying to get informed and not be retarded like you, man.
So good for overall healthcare, and Oz, you've done a fantastic job. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. So you demanded, President demanded, that we have most favored nation drug pricing, which he explained beautifully. Today, you can now get access to these discounted, steeply discounted prices. All the hard work the president and the administration have done now is yours, but you have to go check TrumpRx.gov. So if you have access, please log on right now. It's free. You get to look at all the prices, and you should not be buying drugs anymore going forward without at least checking to see if those medications are available at these discounted prices on TrumpRx.gov. That stated, Mr. President, many people don't appreciate this, but one of the most special things you've been able to do, besides negotiating these kinds of deals, is bringing wonderful people around you who can actually
Cool,
fulfill the dream of making.
Yeah, man, thank you.
1 in 3 Americans are turned away from the drugstore. They can't afford the drugs. No more. Our most vulnerable are protected. To do that, you need brilliant software engineers. Ed Torstein led a wonderful group that you hired. Folks, again, would never normally come to the government to work to make this possible. And Joe is just a superstar, and he's going to take us through the website.
Thanks, Dr. Oz. Mr. President, I've launched some big websites, and this is one I think you're going to be very proud of. So you mentioned going to left. I think this is an interesting drug that we can check and see how do you find a drug on the site. So,
all right, it's kind of interesting. Three Musketeer, yeah. That's what's up. Yeah, I get comments like that sometimes, like I'm French or something.
To beat the 20.
What time is it? 4 o'clock? Hey, it's almost 4:20.
I'm like,
Have a great life. You too, man. Yeah, I'm preparing for tonight.
and revisit with some of our great.
Gotta get some groceries tonight and maybe some dabs. But I might not do the dabs because my throat's still kind of bothering me.
It's a code, nonetheless. We had a closing time with Kamala Harris, and I don't want to address her again. but we have to, because yesterday, for the first time since election 2024, Kamala HQ posted this on X.
That's interesting.
Huh.
It's a terrible password.
Yeah, and you said that's interesting.
Well, that is interesting because you notice the one fake password is the babysitter is weird.
Yeah.
Is she talking about her husband having an affair with his babysitter and getting divorced?
Right. Yeah.
That would be a weird thing to.
It's just a weird password.
It is a weird password. I'm not sure what it's referencing, but the only thing I can think is her husband having sex with his babysitter.
Yeah. Exactly right. And I don't know if you know, but she likes the men, and she likes to be involved in affairs. She's done quite a few of those.
Mayor and higher than she
Yeah.
has standards.
And
She's
sort of-
babysat, if
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
Yeah, I do. Meaning she was incredibly promiscuous with married men.
Yep.
No, she would have been a great model as first female president for your daughters. Hey, do you see that, sweetheart? If you sleep with disgusting men in their harem, you too can be president of the United States. All you have to do is sweep your way to the top. Isn't it great? You can be a whore and president.
Hey, it's not that simple. They have to have power. The men have to have power.
That's true. They do
They
have
can't
to
just
have
be
power.
any
Thank you.
geek off the street.
So, sweetheart, make sure you're a whore for the right person.
Yes.
That's the lesson here. Daddy loves you.
At least mayor.
And they followed up, by the way. They followed up just this morning with real, new and improved.
I'm still new to this app too, so I'm still trying to figure out shit on here. And I haven't been paying attention to the chat very much.
Kamala ramblings.
Madam President, what's going on with Kamala HQ?
Well, I'm so glad you asked. I have good news. So Kamala HQ is turning into headquarters, and it's where you can go online to get basically the latest of what's going on, and also to meet and revisit with some of our great, courageous leaders, be they elected leaders, community leaders, faith leaders, young leaders. I'm really excited about it. So stay engaged, and I'll see you.
We were hanging out in the parking lot.
And just to hedge her bets, after that, she immediately proceeded to fillet Mayor Jacob Fry and open a purple suit store, because you have to have a contingency plan.
Do, yes.
So, to give us a little more insight into this teaser, we welcome, many people don't know this, her father is Donald J. Harris. And so we welcome
Hilarious.
Kamala Harris's father, Donald J. Harris, to the show. All right, Mr. Donald J. Harris, thank you for being here. Can you see me, hear me, sir?
Yeah, man, what one?
Okay, what are your thoughts on your daughter's potential comeback?
Come back? No, man. Me daughter's more of a come from kind of gal.
And by that, you mean...
Oh, hey. They don't call her downtown Willie Brown for nothing, man.
Wow, that is very on the nose. I think I know how this is going to go. What do you make of this teaser, though, from Kamala HQ?
Me daughter been called a lot of things, but teaser is not one of them.
I'm afraid to ask, but what do you mean by that?
She been called a sleazer, she been called a pleaser, but never been called a teaser. She been whipping a couple since the 1990s.
Oh my, that's your daughter, Mr. Harris. It's awful to hear you say that. It kind of sucks.
You want to know what really sucks, man?
I can guess where this is going.
Me filthy whore of a daughter.
Okay.
That's why it's called Kamala HQ, because she is the head queen.
No, that's enough. Cut it. And here's a sad state of affairs.
Oh, yeah,
because,
very sad.
according to Kalshi, Kamala still remains the leader for, according to Matheson, 2028, she is at 34%, Newsom is at 20%, Shapiro is at 10%, but then the Kalshi odds don't have her quite as high. Here, because of that, Newsom is at 31%, Kamala is at 8%, AOC is at 8%. That's still just an awful state of affairs.
It really is.
When people say, I didn't leave the Democrat Party, the Democrat Party left me, just look at that list. Gavin Newsom, Kamala, AOC. We could toss some other people in that mix. We could toss Liz Warren in that mix. Let's toss Governor Whitmer in that mix.
Yeah.
Like, can you name me one who isn't radical? Can you name me one where you can find the daylight between their view of the world and Antichrist? Jamie, you know what? I think that would shake their world. Just, would be shown up by a guy who had a stroke. You probably wouldn't halfway know where he was. No, he was still those. His still guilty those. Yeah. By being really reasonable. Look, I'm really short, but I think it's good policy. It's very difficult. We're talking about kids who are like 8 months old, whatever. Look, I think that I don't like Donald Trump. I think he's done good things for the economy, and I think it's a good thing that evil dictators are out of power. And they're like, what do we do here? We didn't have a plan for this. And Kamala Harris was like, I don't know what to do. I'll resort to instinct. And
then Fetterman has another stroke. That's mean. I shouldn't have done that.
No, it's okay.
I'm sorry. It's gonna come back to get me.
Hold on, is there like a silver lining to this that we're missing? Like they changed Kamala HQ to headquarters. Are they trying to get rid of her by removing her name from it?
I don't know.
Is that a positive thing?
I think you're reading too much into it.
Yeah, maybe you're reading too much into it.
You're gonna hear from a lot of people, not me. They're pushing me out the door.
Yeah, well, they should be.
Hopefully.
Because she's a drunk.
We'll see.
And a whore. Just my opinion.
2028 sponsored by Captain Morgan.
Just my opinion. You guys can comment below if you think it's out of line. When I think Kamala Harris, I think drunk whore.
Vote drunk whore 2028.
That's my opinion. That is my opinion of Kamala Harris.
Drunk whore.
All right. Fine. Oh, you're still here, which is a miracle in the age of Instagram and shorts. I think you have some shorts up there. Your attention span is longer than that of a.
Police surprises couple after the terrorized shopping mall.
Come here, please.
No.
What do you mean, no?
No.
Please.
I mean, no, I ain't doing it.
Flu season is here. Using Lysol disinfectant spray on surfaces helps reduce the spread by 4 times.
At Raising Cane's, we focus on making the most crazy chicken finger meals, getting them right every time.
Come here, please.
No.
What do you mean, no?
No.
Please do not talk to them right now. I need to deal with them. Okay. You're not leaving. I need
You're touching the phone.
All right, everybody, welcome back. We got another video for you. This one comes from Body Cam Boss, and it is police surprise couple after they terrorize shopping mall. Chaos erupts. Let's go.
On April 26th,
I haven't seen 24.
officers responded to a call of a couple threatening people in a shopping mall.
Come here, please. We're in Smoco and they're ignoring my things to stop.
Look, she's trying to tell people to stop. Nobody stops. They all just keep walking in.
Please.
No.
What do you mean, no?
No.
Please do not talk to them.
So freaking disrespectful. I take your daggone mask.
Anything.
You're touching the phone.
It's not.
No, it's not assault.
It's a phone. You're touching me.
No.
Turds.
I can follow you all day. Yep, it is.
No respect for law enforcement. I would have gone hands-on.
Are we? Y'all cracking the street there?
Now this is tough for one person. I guarantee if she goes hands-on with the guy, that's a big guy. Probably gonna outmatch her physically, and then she's gonna jump in as well.
Oh, do you? Cool. Not against me, you don't. I'm going to verify a crime as well. They're running westbound towards the interstate. I appreciate you. I ain't verified a crime yet, so there's my property. You are. Come with me.
So she didn't have a crime yet, so she didn't really have to stop him. But now the director of the mall pulls up, and he.
Hey.
There is assault. He said that he was gonna security officer.
So now she's got it.
See, she would have been a hand. He would have been a handful for the one deputy or the one police officer.
Stop resisting. You want to roll on your
Oh, he's resisting. Look at that.
roll on your stomach. If you need, I want you to neck, dog. Roll under your stomach. You understand me?
Look, this is where you deliver. I get it. It doesn't look great. You deliver some knee strikes to his ribs, his kidney. You got to gain compliance. The longer his hands remain uncuffed, he is a threat. I've watched where people can pull guns out of waistbands and kill police in fractions of a second. So you got to gain compliance. If you have to deliver a strike, a knee strike, whatever it takes, you got to be able to do it.
Hey, roll onto your stomach. Roll onto your face. Okay, I see your face. Roll on your stomach. You better roll.
What a turd, man.
Roll. Roll on your stomach. I am. You don't fuck number 9? If you stop yourself, you'll break my shit. And motherfucker on your back. Good, that ain't being nice. Hey, get the fuck off me.
Deliver it. Boom. Strike right to the face.
All right, here.
He's not in cuffs. You gotta do it.
Hey, where don't grab my dick? I am. I'm the Alright. So what's the problem? Onto your stomach. What's the problem? What have I been detained for? What have I been arrested for? You're being detained for an investigation. What investigation? Something that happened in the mall. I don't have to explain myself in front of them. Where I'm at? I'm at the mall? Nope. So
Don't hold court with him right now. Get him in cuffs.
this was the car, right? I'm not gonna explain further. Where your body down there? I'm not gonna explain. Where your body further. Dude, turn the fuck over. Let's get
Fuck off! I'll break you, boy. Strike him.
He's going onto your stomach. I am. For you? You want me to roll? You don't want me nice? Why so I asked you several times.
Boom.
Roll under your stomach. Okay, here. You roll onto your stomach. You said that, so I am. So what's going on? I can't. Roll on your right onto your stomach.
See, now he's trying to get up. Got a full-on fight going on with them.
Right, go the other side. No, I will be gone. That will happen.
Look, they could have easily, and these guys, I mean, luckily they didn't engage him too hard because that guy was a handful for all of these cops, all of these deputies. I'm not sure which one it is, but he would have been a real handful for her. But kudos to her for making contact and then following them, and then they eventually got this guy. You can deliver strikes. They are compliant. There are techniques that we teach in the academy. There's other pain compliance.
How long does it take to boil tap water for all the shit to get out of there?
Bring water to a rolling boil for 1 minute to kill most pathogens. If you are at an altitude above 6,500 feet, 2,000 meters, boil it for 3 minutes. Keep in mind that while boiling...
Why does the altitude matter for boiling water and clearing the pathogens?
Higher altitude means lower atmospheric pressure, which causes water to boil at a lower temperature. Since the water isn't as hot as it would be at sea level, you need to boil it for a longer duration, 3 minutes instead of 1, to ensure the heat effectively kills all pathogens. At sea level, water boils at 100 degrees Celsius, 212 degrees Fahrenheit. However, for every 500-foot increase in elevation, the boiling point drops by about 0.5 degrees Celsius.
So you can't kill pathogens if the water's not boiling?
Actually, you can kill pathogens without boiling, it just takes longer at lower temperatures. Pasteurization.
Which pathogens are we trying to kill by boiling water?
Boiling targets 3 main categories of bugs that cause gastrointestinal illness. Protozoa. These are often the toughest to kill because they have protective shells. Examples include Giardia and Cryptosporidium. Bacteria. Common culprits like E. coli, Salmonella, Shigella, and Vibrio cholerae, cholera. Viruses. Heat easily destroys pathogens like hepatitis A, norovirus, and rotavirus. Would you like to know the symptoms associated with any of these specific germs?
So should I boil all of my water all the time?
Unless you are under a boil water advisory or using an unregulated source like a well or stream, you don't need to boil your tap water. In most developed areas, municipal treatment plants already use chlorine, UV light, or filtration to neutralize these pathogens before the water reaches your home. Boiling everything just because is usually a waste of energy and, as mentioned earlier, won't help with chemical pollutants.
Better safe than sorry, right?
I totally get that mindset, but boiling won't remove things like lead, nitrates, or pesticides. It actually makes them more concentrated as the water evaporates. If you're worried about safety, a high-quality NSF certified filter is a much better everyday move than boiling. Would you like me to help you find the best filter for your specific concerns?
Science techniques. You gotta get him into the cuffs so that he doesn't hurt anybody else or himself. Now he's cuffs.
What? Tell you girls? I mean, I'm girl. Never know now I'm girl. You know. Go back, please. Go back, please. Check ass. You fool. You know what I'm saying?
So, I do, but my fucking
That motherfucker there. Oh, that motherfucker there. You. Bro, you have a conversation.
What you gonna do?
Hey, you are a civilian? I'm gonna tell you one time, do not stand up. Hey, is he a civilian? Do not stand up. Is he a civilian? I don't know who you're talking about. The white shirt? I have no idea who he is. You got one later. Everybody should wait. Yeah. Wow.
Good for the civilian.
You resisted for about 5 minutes. I resisted. I had you pinned. That's why I would help you.
I love it how he wasn't resisting. You could clearly see his hand balled up and trying to keep from having his arm put behind him.
That's not how this works. Yes, it is. Y'all ain't telling me shit. Y'all whip that stuff on me. The chain. You pulled away. I pulled away. I just pulled away. You pulled away.
I had them in Snowboat and I was telling them to stop and they shut the door.
I said, please stop. You said, no. Yeah, because y'all got nowhere to say.
All right, everybody, the sponsor for today's video is Masa Chips. These things are delicious, by the way. Like, I love a good snack. I love chips, something salty, but I always feel like I'm compromising. And then you look on the back and you just see all the chemicals that they use to make these things nowadays. That's why when I found Masa Chips, these things are legit. They are made with 100% beef tallow, corn, and sea salt. That's it. Lime's probably my favorite, but I don't have the bag today because I ate it. So you're gonna have to go with this one. Go check out musachips.com, put in code word LAMB, and get your discount today, and you'll thank me later. Now let's get back to... Hey, look at you.
An officer catches this car parked in a Walmart parking spot reserved for law enforcement. The car immediately pulls out of the parking spot after noticing the officer and then pulls into a gas station. The officer then initiates a traffic stop. As you watch what happens next, just keep in mind this could have been a simple parking ticket.
Hey, good afternoon. Any idea why I'm stopping you?
No, I don't.
Well, hey, somebody called in complaining that you're parked in the law enforcement parking spot.
Oh.
And they saw that you might have been acting a little strange. They wanted me to make sure you were doing okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'm doing good. I just went there to go pick up some brake cleaner for my stepdad, so I apologize for parking in the wrong spot. Here's my ID.
Okay. Who's your dad? Your stepdad?
Charles.
Okay.
Laura's.
Okay. They live here in town?
Yeah, I'm getting the car fixed right now, so.
So you're just borrowing this car?
Yeah, this is my mom's car.
Any idea why somebody might call in saying that you're acting a little weird?
No, I don't.
Anybody else in your car with you?
No, there's not.
I know not right now, but when you were over at Walmart?
No, there wasn't.
When was the last time you smoked marijuana?
A long time ago. I don't smoke it.
When you rolled down the window, I smelled it.
That's impossible because I don't smoke marijuana at all. My mom doesn't smoke. Nobody smokes marijuana.
Well, I'm still smelling it now, so.
How?
With my nose.
I don't smoke marijuana.
Okay, well, it's not in your car, so maybe it's in here and then somebody else is smoking in here.
It's not. There's no marijuana. I mean, I can call my mom right now and I can ask her.
You don't need to do that right now.
Let me call her and I'll tell her I'm pulled over here.
You don't need to call her right now.
If you want to run my license plate, I'll let them know I'm pulled over and we can come here and just...
No, they don't need to come in here.
Assume that they don't.
No, they don't need to come in here. But I do want you to step out of the car.
Okay. Mom, I just got pulled over. They said that I was smoking. They said that they smelled marijuana in the car.
You know what? That's a bunch of shit. It's a my car.
Well, just come out over here, okay?
Yeah, this is our computer.
Good.
Yeah, I'm not gonna know.
Okay, it's a legal and lawful order, okay? I smell the odor now and I want you to
He's
call.
saying that he's smelling the order and he wants me out the car. So I'm gonna get arrested because somebody called and said I was smoking marijuana.
I didn't say you're getting arrested.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Understand that your mom is not here, you're an adult, you can make a decision. The decision I'm giving you is that I smell marijuana coming from the vehicle and I'm gonna search the car. I don't want
He
you in
said
the
that he's
car.
gonna search the car.
Okay? I'm asking you to exit the car.
I don't know what's going on.
Is there anything
I'm
that
at the gas station.
Is there anything that I can say for you that will make you exit the car?
Listen, sir. I was not smoking marijuana. I have done nothing.